Hey everybody, we are in the middle of week 3 of the story. And as I was preparing to talk to you about Joseph the dreamer this week, I was sort of overwhelmed by a sidebar story here in the middle of the story, something in the lower story, something that God does that is going to have ramifications throughout the entire of Scripture, but it can get missed in light of the story of Joseph. And what I wanted to share with you for a few minutes about was the redemption of Judah. Now you say, who's Judah? Well, Abraham's great grandsons, there were 12 of them. We know them as the tribes of Israel, right? And Judah was one of the sons of Jacob. Now, when Joseph is put into that well by his brothers, and the idea is that they want to kill him, their brother Reuben convinces them not to do so. He's the oldest. He doesn't want to see Joseph killed. But when Reuben is gone, that's the moment that they sell their brother into slavery. Guess whose idea that was? It was Judah's idea. Judah has the idea to send his brother into slavery, a horrific thing in the midst of this story. Now, at the end of the story of Joseph, we know that slavery that took place, that selling of Joseph into slavery, actually provided deliverance for his brothers and their families and the entire nation of Israel. But in that moment, you just see a pettiness, a cruelty, a viciousness on the part of Joseph's brothers that's hard to reconcile in our minds. Now, fast forward all those years later. Joseph is now head of Egypt. His brothers are coming before him, not knowing who he is, and they need some food. They need to survive. And Joseph wants them to bring Benjamin back. Now, Benjamin is his only full brother, the daughter, or I'm sorry, the son of Rachel and his father Jacob, who comes to be known as Israel. And so he wants to see Benjamin, and Benjamin comes back, and Joseph wants to put his brothers in the same position again. This time he frames his own full brother Benjamin for theft and says, I'm going to keep Benjamin here. He's my slave now. We're going to put him into prison. Except this time he learns something. He learns that his brothers have changed, most especially Judah. Judah is the one who pleads before Joseph, do not do this. Let my brother Benjamin go. He never would have done this. I will become your slave in your household. You keep me, make me a slave. Just set him free. Isn't that neat? Judah, who is the author of one of the most despicable acts in all of the Bible, is the one who says, I will give up my life on behalf of my brother Benjamin. I will do whatever I have to do to save him. And it's directly after this that Joseph realizes that his brothers are changed men. His brother Benjamin is safe. His father is living. And it comes together for Joseph. He recognizes that I've been sent here to save all of my family. And he gives them forgiveness full and free. Isn't that neat that the villain of the story, Judah, who's also painted in a terrible light in chapter 38 of Genesis with another sidebar story, Judah is the one who ends up being willing to give his life for his brother. Now, of course, we know, for those of us who have studied the Bible for a while, that Judah is a tribe of Israel, a tribe of people from whom David comes and from whom Jesus comes in the line of Judah. And it was even back there in Genesis that Judah does something astounding and shows the redemption that God can bring in somebody's life by being willing to give his life on behalf of another. Hope that's helpful. See you later.